All right, here's a 2-minute budget tip for you. So budgeting is basically just living intentionally with your money, and with that comes some rules and principles that you have to set in place that you have to live by so that you can spend your money intentionally. And maybe, like us, maybe you're married and sometimes you have a difference of opinion on some of your rules or your principles, or maybe not necessarily a difference of opinion, or one of you just forgets one of them from time to time, and it causes conversations to come up that might happen like ours. Sometimes looking back through as I'm doing the budget, I see a grocery bill that's a little higher than usual or something. So I ask questions and go, well, why was it so high this week? And perhaps maybe sometimes the way that I ask the question tends to lead Tiffany to then react and maybe spend a little bit less on some items that she would have, or try to go and find items a little bit cheaper. And so, I've been accused maybe at times of being cheap or frugal, and I think that I've moved away from that some. So I wouldn't even say frugal is the right word, but we definitely live intentionally. We spend less on some things, more on others. And so the budget principle here that is decently important to me, that I feel like Tiffany forgets maybe about once or twice a year, and then a couple days or so after she forgets this principle, I definitely find out about it and then realize that it's going to have consequences for the next couple of weeks. And so that principle, I'll give it to you right here. The principle is that you always, always, always can spend a little bit more on toilet paper. And so if you're trying to be frugal, if you're trying to cut costs, don't buy the cheapest toilet paper. You can spend a little bit more to get a little bit softer, a little bit better toilet paper. And so, you don't have to get the high-end toilet paper, but you can definitely spend a little bit more not to get the very, very cheap stuff. Of course, if you're looking for toilet paper right now, you'll probably take whatever the store has on the shelf and be perfectly fine and happy with that. So there's your budgeting tip for today.